Welcome in, everybody, to Lindsey Nelson Stadium, the site of tonight's Murray County Middle School football playoffs. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Drake Colley. How you doing tonight?
Doing fantastic. Good evening, and thank you for joining us on our streaming broadcast of the Final Four of the Murray County Public School Middle School Football Championships, as the number one team out of the north, which is Whitthorne Middle School, right?
Yes, sir.
Is paired up against the number two team out of the south, which is the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. And tonight you're going to have Coach Dickinson and his team probably pretty well focused after taking their first loss of the season last week at Mount Pleasant. And it was a hard-fought ball game. Mount Pleasant played extremely well, and both teams were undefeated. And after the game was over, there was only one team undefeated, and that was the Tigers. And I know Coach Dickinson wants to get that taste out of his mouth and get a win back in the win column tonight against Columbia Academy and advance in the Murray County Public Schools Middle School Tournament. The other game being played, Peyton, is who?
It's Mount Pleasant and Spring Hill at Mount Pleasant.
Okay. Undefeated Mount Pleasant.
Undefeated Mount Pleasant against Spring Hill, and the winner of that game will face the winner of this game in the championship.
Which will be 1 week from tonight.
And
so all you folks at home enjoying this live stream, or if you've watched it, you're watching it on replay, or however you're watching it, we are going to be back on with the championship game next Tuesday, a week from tonight.
And it will be here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
Okay.
So.
All right. It'll be right here on Jim Cartwright Field as we are coming to you live right now from the Marion Will Hoyt press box and the Dan Janes Media Center. Yeah, I want to make sure I get all those names right.
That's it.
Because all of them are legends, especially Lindsey Nelson. But all those gentlemen are all legends right here from Murray County and Columbia, Tennessee. So,
CA with the kick, and this ball game's underway.
Yeah, it's a little pooch kick.
Yeah, I couldn't tell where it went.
Yeah,
it was like boom. He was gone.
It was just a little 15-yard pooch kick, right up in the air and caught by the Whitthorne Tigers up man. So the Tigers are in 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
So let's see where if this offense can improve on what was a kind of shaky performance offensively. Well, they were playing a tough team, though, Drake.
Oh, absolutely. Mount Pleasant is a tremendous middle school defense, and that was the thorn in Mount Pleasant's side. Whitthorne's side last week.
Parker takes a snap. He gives it off to Khalil Hardison around the outside. He's got nothing but green grass, follows his blockers, breaks 2 tackles, and is finally drugged down at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah. They're at 1st down and 10 at the CA 37, and that was just a simple toss and sweep around the right side of the line. And Khalil Hardison,
he found the edge.
Found the edge, made it down the sideline, and was pulled to the ground at the CA 37.
So that's going to move the chains, set up a fresh set of downs for the Whitthorne Tigers. Jackson Parker in control of this offense at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Behind him is Khalil Hardison. He takes it. He could have pitched it, but made a move on a man and picked up 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's a little run option play, and Khalil Hardison was prepared to take that pitch like he did to the right side on the first play from scrimmage. This play was called to the left side, and number 2, Jackson Parker, instead of pitching it, just
kept it.
Gave it a little juke and went straight up the middle, and roughly had about a 4-yard gain on that.
So here we go, 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers, moving the ball pretty well down the field.
2 positive plays. That's what Coach Dickinson wants is positive plays.
Parker under center, and he draws some Bulldogs off sides.
Changes cadence up a little bit there, Peyton, and drew number 54, CA offsides, big defensive end, tall defensive end for CA. So they'll penalize CA 5-yard and make it 2nd down and 1 instead of 2nd down and 6, which is much more manageable for Coach Dickinson and the Whitthorne Tigers.
Absolutely. These are the situations they want to be in early in this first quarter. Parker under center. He's going to sneak it up the middle and get a huge push from the pile. Picked up probably, 4 yards there?
Yeah, that was Whitthorne's version of what they call in Philadelphia the tush push.
That it was.
As Parker just got up under center and snapped the ball to him, and then whoever was in the backfield kind of helped him along there, and he picked up an easy 4 yards, easy first down, and now they're in business on the, looks to be about the 23-yard line.
So Whitthorne putting together quite the drive so far. Let's see what happens. Parker under center again. Takes the snap, hands it off to big Tyshawn Dotson around the outside, following his blockers. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss, and that's going to be a touchdown early in the first quarter for these Whitthorne Tigers. Tyshawn Dotson on the carry.
Yeah, that was pretty easy pickings right there for Whitthorne. They just gave it to big Tyshawn number 0, Tyshawn Dotson, and he rumbled around the left side, and nobody could bring him to the ground for the Bulldogs, so he just rumbled on into the end zone, and now Whitthorne leads 6-0 with 6:13 to go in the first quarter.
Big leg Jaden White coming out to attempt the extra point. Snap's good, holds good, and kick is good.
Yeah.
So Whitthorne Tigers come out swinging at the Columbia Academy Middle School Bulldogs. Drove down the field quick.
Just kept the ball on the ground and just 5 plays maybe? 4 or 5 plays?
5 plays.
5 plays. Put it in the end zone. With a little bit of help from CA jumping off sides on the 2nd and 6. Made it 2nd and 1, then the tush push, and then the touchdown. And believe me, I don't think CA needs to assist Whitthorne in anything in this game, helping them out. So
absolutely not, Drake.
Moving forward, the Bulldogs are going to have to minimize the penalties.
If they want a chance.
If they want any way to pull this game out. Whitthorne's record this year is 2-4, and they're up against a formidable opponent in Whitthorne, and they are 5-1 after the loss last week to undefeated Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Big leg Jaden White on the kick. That ball sails.
Beautiful kick back to the 6-yard line.
Fielded, and CA's going to hand it off to the other return man. Breaks a couple tackles. He's dancing. He's dragging a defender, and finally brought down at the 30-yard line. And Whitthorne thinks the ball came out. Whitthorne has the ball. Let's see what the ref says.
I felt as though the CA player was down.
That's what I thought.
I think he was down. He was down.
The Tigers
he was down.
Think otherwise.
Coaching staff, some of the coaching staff for the Tigers believe that the ball was loose, but I feel as though the CA player was down on the ground and then the ball popped out. So
that's what the refs say.
Nice return though by the Bulldogs. They had got a little razzle dazzle. The initial receiver of the kick handed it off.
Absolutely.
And got a nice 30-yard, 25-yard return out of that.
So now CA sets up shop at their own 30-yard line. There's a snap. It's a bad one. Quarterback feeling pressure, just throws the ball up and had a receiver there.
Oh, it hit number 10 right in the stomach right there. He just turned around and was waiting on the ball, and it went right through his hands and hit him in the stomach and then hit the ground. So 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Unfortunate for the Bulldogs. They had a right play called. The quarterback got the ball away.
He did, just in the nick of time.
On target. The problem was it just hit the receiver in the wrong spot.
So that brings up
his hands.
2nd down and 10 for the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. Trailing in this game 7-0. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Another low snap. He's being chased. He rolls left. And the ball is deflected by number 5, Aiden Pinotti.
Well, I'll tell you
on
what.
The coverage.
And let me tell you what I see right off the bat. These Bulldog receivers are getting behind the defense.
They are, Drake. They are.
If the quarterback can get the center to snap the ball to him and stop with the slow snaps so he can look downfield, first of all, for his receivers, he might be able to go over the top of the defenders and get a big play.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 30-yard line. Looking to respond to Whitthorne's touchdown on their first drive. Quarterback out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking, and the play is blown dead before it even starts. So that's an offside penalty called on the Whitthorne Tigers.
Well, I saw Whitthorne flinch a little bit, but I didn't see him come up out of their stance and come across into the neutral zone. Did you?
I didn't see it either.
Maybe I was just watching the wrong end of the line, but anyway, it is now a 5-yard penalty, offsides on the purple and gold of the Whitthorne Tigers, and CA is now faced with 3rd and 5 from their own 35.
See what they do here. Quarterback in the shotgun. And there's another flag. This time in the CA backfield. Delay a game on the Bulldogs.
Well, they got 5 yards on the offsides. Now they're giving it back on the delay game. So come on out of that huddle a little quicker for the Bulldogs.
And they're already out of it. Now they're ready in the shotgun formation. Trips right. Quarterback takes the snap. It's a low one. He looks. He fires to the left side.
He's wide open.
Pass is caught. And finally, he's going to not be tackled.
Terrific play. What a terrific play by Columbia Academy. As the quarterback took another low snap, took a couple of steps back and just fired it down the right side and was caught.
But there is a holding call, and that's going to be on Whitthorne.
Okay. So the Columbia Academy Bulldogs set up shop right here on the Whitthorne 42-yard line.
After the huge completion there by their quarterback, unfortunately, we do not have rosters, so we're going to do our best with making up names or at least highlighting the number of the player.
Well, we'll try to.
Did you say earlier you're going to have some Alabama
we
players?
We might. We just might have to just put names with the numbers that ring a bell here.
CA out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. It's another low snap. Quarterback has to take it. He takes it up the middle, breaks the tackle, and is finally brought down after fighting for a little bit of yardage there on 1st down. Jaden Hughes for the Tigers, and on the stop after the pickup of 3. So Columbia Academy putting a little drive together here.
They are. Quarterback goes back over to the sideline. He gets the call from the coach, brings it back into the huddle. 15 on the play clock.
CA once again out of the shotgun. They've got it.
Triple wide receiver stack on this side.
And there's going to be another offsides against the Tigers.
I think the problem with the Tigers is they're lining up in the neutral zone. I don't think they're coming across. I don't think they're paying attention
to where they're lining up.
And that's where this official on our side, on the press box side of the field, is getting the Tigers penalized for being in the neutral zone when the ball snapped.
So CA coming out, shotgun, that stacked formation to the left side. Quarterback takes the snap, and he's going to run up the middle with it and carry the ball and finally get brought down.
And that's a 1st down.
That's another 1st down.
1st down Bulldogs at the Tigers' 30-yard line.
So in sports, it's all about how you respond. Whitthorne comes out, scores a quick touchdown on 5 plays, and now CA's putting together quite the drive.
They really are.
Drive of their own.
Looking good. The Bulldogs are looking good. You've got 3 wide receivers stacked again on the left side of the line. Out of the shotgun.
Quarterback drops back to pass. He's got a man open, and it's caught down at the 5-yard line. number 10 on the reception for the Columbia Academy Bulldogs.
Yeah. Great pass. Another great pass by the Columbia Academy quarterback as he just threw it over the top. I don't know why those defensive backs are playing up so much on these wide receivers, because it looks like other than the quarterback draw up the middle or the quarterback run up the middle, the only other play that the Bulldogs have run is those long passes over the top of the defense.
Well, we're facing our first time out. We'll go to commercial. Don't go anywhere. Whitthorne Tigers up on the Columbia Academy Bulldogs 7-0.
We thrive here at Merchandise Marketplace to give our customers the best experience, quality, and price. Anything from auto supply, tools and garden, to furniture, home decor, and self-care. Don't miss our daily deals Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Our doors open at 10 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your finds await at 1412 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia, Tennessee, Suite 20.
Welcome back into Lindsey Nelson Stadium for this semifinal middle school playoff matchup between the Whitthorne Tigers and the Columbia Academy Bulldogs, where Columbia Academy is knocking on the end zone door right now, Drake.
Yeah. They've driven the ball 60 yards down the field to the Whitthorne 5-yard line.
Your quarterback takes it, wants to pass, rolls right. He does pass the ball. He's got a receiver in the end zone for a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Touchdown Bulldogs, looking good as the quarterback just out of the shotgun rolled right till the wide receiver broke free, and number one, the quarterback for the CA Bulldogs just fired it right in there, and 6 points.
Wow.
One short kick away, or they might be going for two. I don't know which one they're going to pull here, which try they're going to.
I think they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Okay.
Here. And
Ball spotted at the 3.
That is what they're doing.
Looking to take the lead with a 2-point conversion here, Peyton.
Quarterback out of the shotgun. Low snap again. Quarterback takes it, rolls right. Has an open receiver in the end zone, but he's short.
Just bounced it to him.
So after CA comes out with an impressive drive of their own and responds to the touchdown, the 2-point conversion is no good. So now the score.
Just a little bit of a short pass there from the quarterback and bounced it to the receiver that caught the touchdown pass, number 44 for CA Bulldogs.
44. What an odd number for a receiver. Do we have any names for a receiver with the number 44?
Back in the old age, Chuck Foreman for the Vikings was number 44. But
did he play receiver?
No. He was a big running back.
So CA responds but can't convert. Whitthorne Tigers still up in this semifinal game, 7-6.
Terrific drive by the CA Bulldogs. They answered the quick touchdown by the Whitthorne Tigers, marching 65 yards down the field.
Now they're booting it away. It's a shorter kick. Gets to about the second line. Return man's trying to find the corner, running towards the sideline on our side. He never really cut it up.
Tackle made by number 10 for the CA Bulldogs.
So Aiden Pinote.
First down and 10 for Whitthorne at their own 44-yard line, let's call it. 3:09 to go in the first quarter. 7-6, 1-point game, folks, in favor of the Whitthorne Tigers. So do not go anywhere. We've got a nail biter right here in the first quarter.
Not going to lie to you, Drake. I figured this would be total domination. I figured Whitthorne would not allow a single point.
That's why you got to play them, Peyton. That's why you got to play these ball games.
That's it. It's playoff time. Here we go.
Sports, anything can happen.
Shotgun. Parker's pass is complete to the outside and gains probably about 6 there.
Number 3, Trey Johnson caught that pass. Just a flare out to the left side and advanced the ball about 7 yards up to the Columbia Academy 49-yard line.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Tigers.
Big Tyshawn Dotson in the backfield, number 0.
Highlight him. They hand it off to Hardison up the middle, who breaks a couple tackles.
Number 6, Jaleel Harrison, one of the best runners for the Whitthorne Tigers. Goes up the middle, pretty much untouched there, Peyton.
He had a great hole by his offensive line, and he found it and attacked and picked up the 1st down.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the CA 39. Whitthorne leading 7-6 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Handoff up the middle.
Jakari Owens, number 22. It's also a standout on Whitthorne defense, inside linebacker. That time he was in the offensive backfield, got the ball, picked up 2.5, maybe 3 yards on that carry.
So that's going to set up 2nd down and 8 for the Whitthorne Tigers.
I expect to see a lot more of the ground game from the coaching staff of the Tigers. Coach Dickinson and company are happy to keep the ball on the ground.
Absolutely.
And as soon as I say that, they throw the ball to the right side.
It's caught. Number 7 on the move.
Give him 6.
Give him 6, Drake. Jason Guzman on the catch and run for the Whitthorne Tigers.
Absolutely. So that just shows you how much I know absolutely nothing, as Coach Dickinson calls the pass play over to the right side, and Guzman was wide open as he flew down the right side of the field, down the sideline for 6 points. Whitthorne goes up 13-6 with the Jaden White PAT to come. The holder for the PAT is the quarterback, Jackson Parker. There's the kick, and it's no good. It's off to the left a little bit.
That's something that you don't see a lot from Jaden White. Standout kicker. So with a missed extra point, Whitthorne still holds on 13-6 over Columbia Academy in this semifinal football game.
Yeah, well, 1:03 to go in the first quarter.
CA's got 2 men back deep to return.
Yeah, last time that Jaden White kicked it deep, about to the CA 5-yard line, the Bulldogs tried a little razzle-dazzle. They handed the ball off to number 10, and he returned it a good 25 yards back to their own 30-yard line. So they're kicking it to one again, and he's just going to come on up the field. There's not going to be any handoff this go-around.
That return picks up a few and
back to their own 24-yard line. That's where CA Bulldogs will be 1st and 10 with 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. So I would imagine at this point, Coach Dickinson and his staff has instructed Whitthorne's defensive backs to not let these wide receivers get behind them. Keep them in front of you.
Absolutely, Drake.
But they're playing awful tight to the line of scrimmage, as you can see, right across the board.
Empty backfield for the CA quarterback. He takes the snap. He rolls left. Being chased out of bounds. He throws it out of bounds. That was great pursuit by the Whitthorne Tigers.
And a great idea by the CA Bulldog quarterback. Just go on. You're out of the pocket. You're out of the box. Just go on. Throw the ball away. Live to fight another day. Don't take that 7-8 yard sack right there, or run out of bounds with it. Go on and fire it out of bounds, past the line of scrimmage, no intentional grounding.
Absolutely. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the Bulldogs' 24-yard line.
Got double receiver stacks on the left side of the line.
It's going to be a little quick screen pass, but it's deflected by number 1, Austin Taylor.
Yeah, the defensive back there for the Tigers had a shot to. He got a hand on it, knocked it up in the air. It was just slightly forward, so it was not a lateral or a backwards pass. And that'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
They have yet to hand it off to a running back. All their running plays have come from their quarterback.
Right. Just trying to run right up the middle.
Let's see what they do here. 3rd down and 10. Interesting formation on the right side. Here's a snap. Quarterback rolls that way, and he's going to be sacked and dropped by the Whitthorne Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers sniffed that one out. They put the pressure and came with a few extra rushers right there to put the pressure on the quarterback, and ended up sacking him for six almost 7 yard loss right there. So 4th and 16 looks like from CA's 22-yard line. And we'll see what type of punter CA's got.
We probably won't see them in this quarter. Likely they're going to let the clock run out. No, they snap it. Here's the punt. Time expires. Number 1, Austin Taylor on the punt return. Couldn't make too much happen there. And that.
Yeah, just a nice clean catch and picked up about 5 yards on the return. But that's the end of the quarter, Peyton.
That it is. At the end of 1, the Whitthorne Tigers are on top of the Columbia Academy Bulldogs in the semifinals of the Murray County Middle School Football Tournament. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Welcome back into Lindsey Nelson Stadium, where the Whitthorne Tigers have a touchdown lead over the Columbia Academy Bulldogs going into the second quarter of the football game. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Drake Colley. Whoa, it's a little trickeration to start the second quarter.
I'm not sure whether the quarterback for the Tigers got a little turned around right there. He kind of did a pirouette in the backfield and then found Trey Johnson behind him. So he pitched the ball to the left side back to Trey Johnson, and Johnson made the best out of it as he picked up about 3 yards. So it's 2nd and 7, let's say, from the CA 28-yard line. In the backfield, big Tyshawn Dodson.
Quarterback under center takes the snap, tosses it to
Trey Johnson, number 3.
Who finds the outside.
Through.
He's got one man to beat, and he does. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Whitthorne Tigers, but there is a flag.
There is some laundry on the field, Peyton, so hold everything.
Holding against the Tigers.
Yeah, they might have grabbed some jersey there on the right side of the line as Trey Johnson took the pitch and went to his right, cut up the field down the sideline, and there could have very well been some purple and gold with a handful of white and red jersey.
Well, that's deflating for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's always a bad feeling to take a touchdown off the board, but you got to play by the rules, Peyton.
That you do.
Bottom line, you got to play by the rules.
They're there for a reason.
That's right.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 12 for the Tigers. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Split backs. Parker in the shotgun.
Here's the snap. Parker looking to pass. He passes.
Oh, he's wide open.
He's wide open, and he drops the pass.
Was that Guzman? That is Jason Guzman. He just saw the green grass of the end zone in front of him and just turned his head for a second before he secured and put the ball away, and it bounced out of his head. And nobody is more disappointed about that than Jason Guzman, number 7. But there's a lot of football left to play, Peyton, and I'm sure he'll make up for it or try to make up for it later in this ball game.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to get any more wide open than that.
No.
I promise you're not going to get any more wide open.
He had basically a walk-in touchdown, and I think that's what he was thinking, and just...
It probably surprised him. He was so wide open. Sometimes it's kind of like in basketball. You get wide open for the layup and just miss it.
You just hit the bottom of the backboard.
That's right. You're wondering where all the defenders are.
So there's another flag against the Tigers.
Illegal procedure. Somebody must have jumped or flinched there for the Tigers. So they're going the wrong direction. I'm sure that does not make Coach Dickinson happy.
Not one bit.
Big Tyshawn Dotson is still in the backfield.
3rd down and long for the Tigers. The toss is going to go to Dotson, who gets around the outside, breaks one tackle, and is forced out of bounds.
At the 28-yard line of CA. 4th down, 7 to go.
Are we in big leg Jaden White?
I don't know if we're in Jaden White's field goal range or not. I haven't seen.
So the ball
looks like Coach Dickinson's going to go for it. Or maybe at least try to draw him offside, get another 5 yards and make your 4th down try closer, or make the kick a little bit more kickable, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So here we go, 4th down and 7.
2 seconds on the play clock. Whitthorne's not going to get this play off, and they are in fact going to get
timeout.
There is a timeout. That was a close one, Drake.
Coach Dickinson wants to talk to the white hat. He can't understand, has a question for him. The flag was thrown, but I think Coach Dickinson got the timeout call before the delay of game, before that white hat threw the flag. As he requested the timeout to the referee closest to him, sideline referee. Line of scrimmage referee, line judge, I guess is what he's called.
So he had a good meeting with the referee. I wonder what words were exchanged there, Drake.
I think they might have been talking about the play clock.
Okay.
Coach Dickinson was pointing at the play clock. I mean, he called the timeout right before the play clock expired. And I think he's talking about the setting of the play clock. So we'll see if Whitthorne has any more issues of getting the play in, getting the play call, getting to the line of scrimmage, and getting the play off before the play clock expires. And split backfield again for the Tigers as Jackson Parker looks at 4th down and 7.
Here we go, big play early in the 2nd quarter. Parker with the snap. He's looking to throw. Fires one deep down
that was way over his head and out of bounds.
Towards the left, so can't convert there on 4th down. That's going to turn the ball over to Columbia Academy. Maybe a little miscommunication there on the play.
I don't know. I just think communication or not, I think Parker just overthrew that ball out of bounds. I don't think a receiver turning one way or the other could have made any difference on catching that ball. But the Tigers turn the ball over on downs as the Bulldogs come out. 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they got that stack towards their sideline. Here's the snap. Quarterback's just going to take it up the middle and be met by number 56, John Brooks.
Yeah, I think after CA had some success with the quarterback draw or the quarterback run up the middle of the line to either side of his center, I think now those inside linebackers have been told just key off of what the quarterback does.
Absolutely.
If you're an inside linebacker, Jakari Owens, and you're on the left-hand side of the line and he comes your way, then you tackle him. If he's on the other side, go get him or let the right-hand side linebacker do the tackling.
Right, here's the snap, but before we've got whistles. And is it going to be another offside penalty against the Whitthorne Tigers, Drake? I don't know.
I can't understand why they're getting this offside penalty called against them.
That stack
pre-snap, because it's just simple lining up on the ball and not lining up in the neutral zone or on the Bulldog side of the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, exactly. I think that stack to the far side of the field has been throwing them off. Nonetheless, they get 5 yards.
They've got that triple stack again.
Oh. More movement up front. Looked like it come from the Whitthorne side. So
yeah, that's 2 in a row.
And
Coach Dickinson is going to tell them, don't listen to the quarterback. Don't listen to the cadence. Watch the football or watch the line of scrimmage when the offensive line fires off.
So after Whitthorne gifted Columbia Academy 10 yards, they're set up 1st down and 10. And there has more movement on the Whitthorne side.
And that looks like a timeout by CA. And I just hope that Lightning's far enough away to keep us.
So Columbia Academy takes a timeout. With that, we're going to check in on the other semifinal games between Whitthorne and Mount Pleasant, or Spring Hill, rather.
Okay. Going to get an update from that, P-Money?
Absolutely.
Okay, buddy. Bring it on.
Mount Pleasant has their hands full right now.
Yep.
If he can make the break. Oh yeah, everybody lined up on the wrong side here real quick, so they got to make the switch.
I didn't know if they were calling
the adventures of.
So we got a barn burner over in the other semifinal game as well, as it's all tied up 8-8 between the Mount Pleasant Tigers and the Spring Hill Generals. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation. They got that stack. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to be drugged down by number 7, Jaden Guzman, at the line of scrimmage or close to it.
You know, Jason Guzman, number 7, taking out a little frustration on defense for dropping that wide open touchdown pass on offense. And like I said, it's either been a deep pass play or it's been a quarterback run of some sort.
It has
for CA. So as of right now, if I'm Coach Dickinson and his defensive coaching staff, I'm just telling them to key off the quarterback 100% until they do something different.
Absolutely. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter.
As a little bit of rain starts to fall here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
Quarterback drops back, fakes man out. He's going to take off up the middle, break a couple tackles, and get drugged down by number 50, Preston Kirkland, for the Tigers.
Kirkland just took him by the jersey and kind of slung him forward, so the quarterback ended up picking up 2 yards on that play. Makes it 3rd and 8 from the Bulldog 40-yard line. And I think if I'm the Bulldogs, Peyton, I'm going to call one of those patented deep pass plays. I mean, why not?
Why not, Drake?
That's been about your best option to get the ball down the field with any success.
We'll see. They line up in shotgun. They got trips to the far side. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. He's being chased. And he's going to be sacked by Khalil Hardison.
Khalil Hardison was having none of that. Came in from the left side of the defensive line and blew past CA's right tackle and just obliterated the quarterback in the backfield. Loss of
12.
Yeah, easily. Loss of 12, 13 yards, all the way back to the CA 28-yard line. So it's 4th and
20.
4th and 20. And CA is definitely going to punt this ball away.
2 Tigers deep.
Down by 7 points here with 3:45 to go in the second quarter.
There's the snap. It's a high, short punt. Fielded at the 50. Makes one man miss. Finds the corner. Spins off a tackle and runs out of bounds.
Trey Johnson.
The 33-yard line, Trey Johnson's return.
One of the speedier players on the Whitthorne Tiger team as he caught the punt near the sideline and just sprinted down the sideline until he was pushed out of bounds. And the Tigers back in business at the 33-yard line of the CA Bulldogs.
Let's see what this offense has cooked up here late in the second quarter. They've had pretty good success running the football, and I don't see them turning away from it. Parker hands it off up the middle to Khalil Hardison, dragging defenders, dragging more defenders.
He will not go there. Look at him.
Fighting down to the 19-yard line.
Tough running by number 6, Khalil Hardison, as he drags defenders for a first down. And now Whitthorne in the red zone on the CA Bulldogs 19-yard line. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Whitthorne up by 7, 13-6.
Jackson Parker under center. He's going to hand it off to big Khalil Hardison. No, Tyshawn Dodson.
That's number 0, Tyshawn Dodson. And it takes 4 CA Bulldogs to pull him to the ground. But yet there is no gain on the play. Nice group swarm tackling by the CA defense right there. As big Tyshawn Dodson took the ball, headed towards the left side of the offensive line, and CA met him at the line of scrimmage and pulled him to the ground for no gain.
He's not an easy guy to take down.
Absolutely not.
It took 4, but they got him down. Second down and 10 for the Tigers. It's going to be a toss to the outside. Khalil Hardison breaks one tackle. He's got blocks, and he's finally brought down. Where would you say? Close?
I would say he's right at the yard marker for the first down. Beautiful. Might be 3rd and half a yard, maybe a yard. Beautiful vision by Khalil Hardison as Tyshawn Dodson comes out of the game. As Hardison just took the pitch around the right side and looked upfield, and instead of heading towards the sideline, he kind of cut back towards the goal post, saw the opening, and was tripped up right before making the first down. 3rd and 1.
Here's the snap. It's going to be up the middle.
Was that Hardison again?
No, that's
number 22.
Jakari Owens on the carry.
Okay. Jakari Owens on it. I guess it was enough for the first down.
It was.
They're inside the 10-yard line on the CA Bulldogs 9. First and goal.
So Whitthorne knocking at the door.
Minute 25 to go in the second quarter. Whitthorne would love to just spin this all the time left in the second half and punch this over the goal line.
Whitthorne's going to come out in a pistol look.
And they get the double dip because Whitthorne gets the ball starting the second half. There's Khalil Hardison.
Khalil Hardison around the left side, and he walks into the end zone untouched for a Whitthorne Tigers touchdown.
Just a simple flip. Back to Hardison as he sprinted towards the pylons into the end zone for the Tigers, and they extend their lead now 19-6 with the extra point coming. Try to make it a 14-point game with 1:04 to go in the second quarter. Big leg, number 11. Big leg, Jaden White.
Missed the last extra point.
Oh, he stuck that one.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Whitthorne Tigers on top over the Columbia Academy Middle School Bulldogs 20-6 with 1:04 left in the first half. We'll be back shortly.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Whitthorne's got the ball teed up, about ready to kick it to Columbia Academy in this Murray County Middle School
Final Four tournament. Final
That's
Four
right.
tournament. If we can borrow a phrase from the NCAA, we're going to call it I'm calling it the Final Four Murray County Middle School tournament. And big leg Jaden White is getting ready to send it to the Bulldogs, and there it goes.
One man back deep for the Bulldogs. No, there's actually two. They're gonna fake the handoff. He's gonna get the corner. No, he's not. Breaks one tackle. Dancing back there, breaks another. And he's finally brought down. I believe that return went backwards.
Yeah, I think number 10 for CA ran about 45 yards and east and west when he should have been going north or
definitely not south.
So 52 seconds to go before halftime. I don't see CA really. I don't see CA doing a lot before halftime.
Unless they can hit a big explosive pass here, Drake. We'll find out. Columbia Academy takes over in their own, deep in their own territory. Quarterback out of the shotgun. He's joined by a running back to his right. Waiting for the snap. Here's the snap. He looks. He's got a receiver deep. Just over his head. His intended receiver was number 10. Looking for the home run ball with 47 seconds left to go in the half. Whitthorne up 20-6 over the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. Quarterback out of the shotgun. He's got twins to the right side. Looks, drops, makes a man miss, just heaves it up in the air, and that's going to be intercepted by the Whitthorne Tigers. There's nobody going to catch him, and that's going to be a pick six for the Whitthorne Tigers, who tack on 6 more points before the end of the half. Wow, what a play by this defense. If you see right here, quarterback looking, faces pressure, and just heaves the ball up in the air. And that defensive back runs it all the way to the end zone for the Tigers, who are now up 26-6 over the Columbia Academy Bulldogs in the semifinals of the Murray County Middle School playoffs. Big leg Jaden White to kick the extra point.
And
that kick is good.
CA did exactly what I thought they weren't going to do.
Throw a pick six?
Put the ball in the air with 50 seconds to go. Now you're down by 21 instead of 14 at halftime.
Well, their run game's been non-existent, so I figured they'd maybe need the clock out. I don't know, and they wanted to go in attack mode. It is the playoffs.
Well, this is the last game of the season, last game of the year. I get it, but I think if you could get to halftime and your CA just down by a couple of scores, you're not feeling terribly bad.
No, not at all. Yeah.
But you go to halftime down 3 scores, it's a totally different situation, right?
That it is.
I mean, neither situation is great, but one is obviously worse than the other.
The other, correct.
And launching a prayer or a pass right there, which is roughly just a short punt, was caught by Whitthorne and run back for a touchdown.
It was. So now CA has a steeper hill to climb, down 21 points. Looks like Jaden White might have had the tee too far back. The ref went and told him to move it up to the 40. I think he was trying to kick off from the 35 there, Drake. Just wanted to show off his skills.
Yeah, let's. They're going to try a little onside action.
Kick.
And CA covers at their own 47-yard line.
So do you approve of that onside kick, Drake?
I mean, at this point in the game,
we know you've been very vocal about your you don't necessarily agree with some coaches' decisions.
You got roughly a half a minute left in the first half.
Okay.
CA's shown, except for their first drive, the rest of the half, their first drive, the rest of their offensive position showed no ability to move the ball. So if you can catch them off guard, kick it onside, get the ball back right before half, you might be able to put your kicker in a position to kick a long field goal.
Well, they're not going to get in field goal range doing what they just did up the middle, stuffed by the Whitthorne Tigers. With 18 seconds left, I believe they're just going to let this clock run out, surely. And there's the second half horn. After 2 quarters of play, the Whitthorne Tigers are on top of the Columbia Academy Bulldogs, 27-6.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after halftime break.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Calls a timeout with 7 seconds left. Or third and 13.
Maybe just an opportunity. It's a little chili pepper down there into the end zone and hope you come up with it.
I'm of the opposite opinion. I think, Seth, he is going to you hang on to this and do not, secure the snap. I don't care what happens. The snap, take a knee, and let's get out of here. I'm not real sure why he's risking taking a snap here unless he's on taking the shot and seeing what they can do with it, because if they can get a 2-touchdown lead, it's going to be difficult for Spring Hill to make a comeback. Contain McGowan. That's going to be the question. Can they contain McGowan? once he gets out on the edge.
He's a smooth operator too. He runs with almost a glide to him. Not around the edge.
Okay, Amos comes up under center. Power eye.
I think they're taking your advice, Coach.
No, they're play action pass. I think they kind of did a little bit of both. That they're going to try to just take a knee and get out of here. Really, with the step on him, just couldn't quite make the connection on the pass.
Yeah. I assumed they were just going to run it up the gut and
I think they were hoping Spring Hill would assume the same thing.
My camera operating skills assumed the same thing, and that the receiver beat the camera. Yeah, I just keep telling myself that.
All right, 2 seconds left in the half. Risk a punt right here. Snap.
Let's go down, brother.
And he picks it up, runs the clock out to the right. But with so at halftime, Mount Pleasant is leading Spring Hill.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
We thrive here at Merchandise Marketplace to give our customers the best experience, quality, and price. Anything from auto supply, tools and garden, to furniture, home decor, and self-care. Don't miss our daily deals Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Our doors open at 10 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your finds await at 1412 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia, Tennessee, Suite 20.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue. He shoots, and he scores!
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I'm going to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Welcome back into Lindsey Nelson Stadium, the site of the first round of the Murray County Middle School playoffs. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined in the booth by Coach Reese.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. So what have you seen? We had a slight weather delay due to lightning. What was we out about 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's been a eventful break here. Waiting for the rain to clear up and the lightning to clear up here.
It's been an extra long halftime. So long, Drake Colley decided, hey, bump this, man. I got to get home.
It was nap time.
It was nap time.
That's right.
Nap time for the old fella. So now I'm joined by Coach Reese. What have you seen from the Tigers in the first half that you liked?
I mean, same thing we've been seeing all season. Pretty good on the ground, good passing game. A lot of really good players on this Whitthorne Tigers team this year.
Oh, absolutely. They got some athletes and some big boys too.
Yeah, CA had a couple of good drives so far, but really nothing else going outside of that. But Whitthorne has been keeping their foot on the throttle so far.
Absolutely. Let's check into Mount Pleasant Spring Hill on the other side of the tournament, see what the score is of that. We'll be right back.
And power eye backfield. Power to the right side to Webster, and he just 7 yards. Exactly what Mount Pleasant needs. Bulldozing that way through there until Spring Hill commits enough people to stop it. Second at the 43 of Spring Hill. Right there for, and again, I think we're going to see a heavy dose of this power eye offense. Yeah. Same play right there to the right side, and again, he gets.
So Mount Pleasant leading Spring Hill 16-8 on the other side of the bracket.
That's a close one there in the third quarter.
That is.
That's a close one.
Many expecting Mount Pleasant to go out.
Yeah, I personally thought that would be a whole different story there, a different score there in that game in the third quarter. So they're keeping it close. Spring Hill keeping it real close.
Absolutely. That quarterback over there at Spring Hill is quite the athlete. Can't remember his name, but.
Yeah, I've got a couple of, I was talking to you about I've got a few former Pee Wee players on CA and Whitthorne. Got a handful over there on Spring Hill as well. I'm glad to see they're hanging in there with Mount Pleasant.
Absolutely, that's awesome. Well, third quarter finally coming to us here at 7:32 p.m. after about a 45-minute weather delay due to lightning.
Back in action.
Back in action.
Whitthorne set to kick it off here.
Watch out, Thomas. Tigers will be kicking off.
Great kicker here for Whitthorne too.
He's got an absolute leg on him.
Yeah, he's been surprising me every game I've come to see. I think I've only missed a couple of games, and being a JV coach for Central, I'm sitting here looking at this guy like, yeah, okay, there we go. There's a leg right there.
I believe this is his first year playing too.
Wow.
Yeah. Here he is, set to kick.
Look at that.
He's got an absolute boot on him. The ball mishandled at about the 19.
It's a little wet out there.
It is. So CA's going to set up shop. What, about the 26-yard line, if that? Down 27-6 to the Whitthorne Tigers.
Lightning still in the distance. Hopefully we can finish this one off with.
Absolutely.
Tigers take over at the 21-yard line.
See what kind of formation CA comes out in. They've been running a lot of, 4 wide receivers on one side, running a lot of screens, really trying to pass the ball. I'd like to see them get some going, try to get some going on the ground.
Absolutely.
There we go, the trips left here.
Quarterback out of the shotgun. Here's the snap, and the quarterback's just going to take it up the middle and maybe make it back to the line of scrimmage there.
Looks like number 52 for Whitthorne on the tackle there.
Number 52, Zach Russell on the tackle. Thomas.
Not much, about a yard there. And that was the quarterback you were previously telling me about right there, right? Or were you talking about Spring Hills?
Yes,
I got you. And we don't have a list here from CA, so I don't know exactly what number. I've got some former players. I don't know what number they're wearing.
Maybe you can pick them out by, well, I don't know, we're kind of far away.
Yeah. Here we go. Whitthorne got the box loaded here. Sending the house.
Ooh, and the quarterback takes the ball on the direct snap and loses about 4 yards there.
It's like number 22 and number 52 again. And Whitthorne brought the house on that one. Looks like CA is trying to get something going on the ground here. Whitthorne's not going to let it happen.
Absolutely not. You love to see that out of a defense, especially after a long break that they had. Staying locked in, trying to get the job done here tonight.
Still hungry.
That's the name of the game in the playoffs. 3rd and long for the CA Bulldogs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks, fires deep down the right side.
Oh.
And that pass is going to be deflected. Great coverage there by the Whitthorne Tigers, number 3, Trey Johnson.
Oh, Trey Johnson, former Pee Wee player we've had over there with the Little Lions, and he's been a ball player since day one.
Oh, he's absolutely a baller, no doubt about it. He's big in that secondary for the Tigers.
They already had one pick six tonight.
That was okay.
Right?
Absolutely,
Yeah. Now they're set back for the punt here. Easy 3 and out there for Whitthorne.
Absolutely. Way to start the half. Almost blocked the punt.
And that's going to be a flag there, running into the kicker.
So that's going to be a free first down.
Punt's out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
It's like number 7.
Running into the kicker.
Runs into the kicker.
He tried. He was close.
He almost got the block. That's right.
Well, I think CA at this point, CA is going to take it where they can get it. Get a first down here.
Absolutely.
Inching closer to midfield.
The Bulldogs will pick again.
They're not going to give them the first down. No. Re-kick.
No, wait.
Oh, well, maybe the chain crew just, or maybe they're going for it. Oh, and they caught him. Caught Whitthorne offsides there.
They did that pretty well in one drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was what, 2 plays in a row?
2
or?
plays in a row, absolutely. Quarterback
Bring up 4th and 2.
Got the Tigers jumping.
It's a mental game. Those situations, you gotta do what you can, get the defense to jump off sides, and CA doing it once again.
4th down and 2 now for the Bulldogs, trailing 27-6 in this ball game.
Trying to make this 4th down attempt a little easier.
Here's a snap. Quarterback looks to pass. Pass is caught, completed to number 44 down the sideline, and they move the chains.
Great pass there. 44 with a nice out route, just enough yardage to get the first down. That was beautiful.
It was indeed.
Whitthorne making a substitution here on the D-line.
So fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs. Down 27-6 in this ball game.
Loading the box up again. Whitthorne's putting everybody in the box, trying to stop this run.
And it's the first handoff of the game for the Bulldogs.
Well, I believe they had the QB sneak earlier on this drive. They might have had one more, but not a whole lot of action on the ground.
Absolutely.
And it's tough when Whitthorne's loading that box. It's hard to run on Whitthorne when they've got everybody in the box gunning for you.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's looking to the right side. He throws that way, The receiver beat the defender, but the ball was just overthrown.
Testing Whitthorne's coverage again on that same side. Just a few yards off. That could have been a big play.
That could have been a huge play for the Bulldogs, absolutely. I will say their receivers have done a nice job of getting past this secondary tonight if the quarterback could just make the throws. But, I mean, he has been pressured a lot tonight in this football game.
Yeah, on the way in, I was watching you guys on Facebook, and I heard you guys speaking about the CA wide receivers getting deep, getting past Whitthorne's defenders if they could just connect.
Absolutely. This might be a different ball game. 3rd down and 10 for the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. Here's the snap. It's a low snap. Quarterback has to keep it, and he is stuffed in the backfield by number 22, Jakari Owens.
And number 22, Owens, is all over the place on defense.
Yes, he is. He's only a 7th grader, too.
Oh.
So that's big-time news for the Whitthorne Tigers, bringing back, well, looking forward to next year. I know this season's not over yet.
Definitely going to need him if they move on to this championship here tonight. Looks like they are. Definitely going to need him in that rematch. What looks like is going to be a rematch against Mount Pleasant.
Absolutely. So Columbia Academy to punt again. This one's a short one. It's going to roll down to about the 40, 44, 43-yard line.
Taylor let that one go on the return.
He didn't want any part of it. He didn't want to make any mistakes there.
I've seen Taylor make a lot of plays this year. Really proud of him as well.
Absolutely. He's a great ball player.
Love to see the little guys. Love to see the little guys, play like they're 10 foot tall.
Oh, he definitely does.
Taylor and his older brother, both same type of kids. Got that dog in them. That's what they say.
He definitely does have that dog in him.
All right, empty backfield here.
Parker under center. Khalil Hardison comes around the edge, catches the pitch, cuts it up, breaks a tackle, and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think they just got back to the line of scrimmage there. Trying to get Hardison around that outside.
That's where he does a lot of damage.
He's been dangerous out there. Coached him and his brothers, coaching his little brother, Corey, this year.
That's awesome.
Can't wait to see him as well. All the Hardison boys have done very well. I'm proud to see him succeeding this year.
He's a great ball player. Looks like Whitthorne's going to line up in the shotgun. Parker in the backfield takes a snap, looking, rolls, steps up, and gets sacked.
Looks like number 50 for CA with a nice sack there, making it 3rd down. You got to think they're probably going to take a shot here.
Surely. 3rd and long. Can't really establish anything on the ground right now. They've done well this football game, though.
Parker tried to roll out there, couldn't quite get outside of the pass rush. You got Johnson out wide left. Taylor out wide right.
Here's the snap. Parker looks.
There it is.
There's that shot. Number 3 is his intended receiver, and he's caught. There's nobody in front of him. He's got green grass, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Whitthorne Tigers.
And that's what Trey Johnson does right there.
You called it.
I've seen that too many times. I could see it coming a mile away.
And that's exactly what Whitthorne dialed up there. The shot to Travante Johnson, the 8th grader.
The speed is just, it's incredible with Johnson. It's too much.
Heck of a ball player.
Here we go. We get to see that golden leg once again.
Jaden White missed one earlier. Very, very rare occasion does he miss. Kicks up, and that one is right down Main Street to extend this Whitthorne Tigers lead to 34-6 over the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. in the first round of the Murray County Middle School football playoffs. We'll be back after a short break. Don't go anywhere.
We thrive here at Merchandise Marketplace to give our customers the best experience, quality, and price. Anything from auto supply, tools and garden, to furniture, home decor, and self-care. Don't miss our daily deals Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Our doors open at 10 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your finds await at 1412 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia, Tennessee, Suite 20.
Welcome back into Lindsey Nelson Stadium, where Whitthorne just scored another touchdown, bringing the score 34-6 in this semifinal playoff game. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Coach Reese of Columbia Central High School.
Glad to be back. You know, I know we're not technically on the radio. Like I was telling you, me and Clayton Harris a long time ago, back when Central won the state championship in 2010. We were on the radio together.
On the radio, that's awesome.
It's been a long time hearing myself talk. Glad to be back and glad to be sitting here with you. Great playoff action. Football weather finally upon us.
Heck yeah, brother. Absolutely.
Another good kick there by White. Did that one go out of bounds?
That did go out of bounds.
It's rare. It's rare to find a young kid that can kick as well as he can. I tell you.
You're telling me, man.
Yeah, I know the coaches at Central are
foaming at the mouth. I bet it.
They are very impressed. I believe our kicker at Central is going to be graduating this year, so he's got a perfect opportunity
to come in as a freshman.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. CA trips right. They've been doing a lot of these formations tonight. Trips, four receivers on one side, running a lot of screens. Let's see if they try to get something going on the ground or if they try to attack them through the air here.
We'll see.
Whitthorne got their DBs pressing.
Quarterback out of the shotgun. He's going to take a shot to the far sideline, and that pass is broken up. Great coverage there by the defender from Whitthorne as he's slow to get up.
Hit the ground hard there.
That was number 5, Aiden Pinote, on the coverage. There is a flag.
Uh-oh, looks like it might be on Whitthorne here. No?
Holding.
Oh, defensive holding.
Defensive holding for the Whitthorne Tigers.
That'll be a first down. Columbia.
It's an easy first down there for CA with the defensive holding call. I wonder if it occurred over, I don't know if it occurred over there with the receiver on the far side with Pinote in coverage or if it occurred over here. 3 Whitthorne Tigers pressing tight down on these trips. 3 wide receivers here.
Well, that's a fresh set it down for the Bulldogs. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to take it and try to get to the outside, but he cannot as he's hit by number 22, Jakari Owens.
There's Owens again. I think he likes getting his name called. I think
he does. He knows we're up here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Down 34-6 to Whitthorne Tigers here in Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
That comeback looks far away for CA right now, but you know, a good drive finishing with a score would really do a lot for the confidence here. Ending up this third quarter here.
Absolutely, Coach.
There's another flag. Delay a game on CA.
So that's going to back the Bulldogs up even more. It's going to make it 2nd down and 15 from their own 40.
Same formation here.
So this stack, that stack formation's kind of been trippy for the the Whitthorne defense tonight. They've gotten quite a few offsides as the quarterback breaks one up the middle for a huge gain and finally brought down.
Looks like he's just short of a first down. Great run by the quarterback there.
Absolutely, as he gets down to the 45, the Whitthorne 45. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 1, maybe less.
That's kind of the idea. It's kind of what you want to do, spreading the defense out. Letting those run lanes open up for the quarterback.
Absolutely. Quarterback under center.
Oh.
And the Whitthorne Tigers are going to give CA a free first down.
Yep, that's what we talked about earlier, what they've been doing all night. You get in that short yardage situation, you get them off sides of the easy first down for CA.
So Whitthorne is going to take a timeout after Coach Dickinson probably not too happy with his defense right now.
Coach D is pretty hot right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I heard him down there earlier when they jumped off sides a few times, and yeah, his head is steaming right now.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Can't give up those easy first downs like that.
Absolutely not. I mean, I know they're up 34-6, but they can't expect to play this way and win a championship. I mean, they've had quite a few offside penalties tonight.
Yeah, you got to play smart, And I know Coach D is he's a stickler, and he tries to push perfection out of these kids. He works them hard. They practice hard. You know what type of work they put in, and he tries to hold them to a certain standard. So they're going to pay. They're going to pay for those offside calls tonight, no matter if they win or not. Absolutely.
They went on before the Mount Pleasant game. They were on a 13-game win streak.
I've seen that. That's amazing.
So Coach Dickinson has got these guys coached up well, and that coaching staff ready to go back to back. Looks like they're going to face Mount Pleasant next week.
Rematch of the century there.
Here we go. CA out of the shotgun. Quarterback looks. He fires deep.
Oh.
Got a man open, but lucky that ball wasn't intercepted.
That was a 50-50 ball. Somebody was going to come down with it, but they ran that stack, those trips left that time, trying to get over the top here on this Whitthorne defense. We've seen a couple of different formations, but they love the stack. Wide receivers.
Absolutely. So 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs in Whitthorne territory. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Trips left, stack. Quarterback's going to keep this one and run up the middle. Be drugged down hard by a Whitthorne Tiger.
Another good run by the quarterback there. Like I said, that's what you want to do. You want to try and spread them out and get some good run lanes going, and that's twice so far on this drive that the quarterback was able to get some good yardage.
Absolutely, Coach. Brings up a shorter 3rd down.
Let's see if they're going to try and make them jump again here.
3rd down and 4. And they do.
They do.
Wow.
Looks like KK Gasky offsides on the Whitthorne D line. Going to give CA an easy first down again.
So Whitthorne has gifted CA many first downs in this game.
And I coached KK last year, and he knows better than that, okay? He should not have done that. Coach D letting him know right now on the sideline.
Well, at the end of that's going to end the 3rd quarter, and at the end of it, the Whitthorne Tigers are up 34-6 on the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. We'll be back in the 4th quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Welcome back into Lindsey Nelson Stadium for the start of the fourth quarter between the Whitthorne Tigers and the Columbia Academy Bulldogs. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Coach John Reese in the booth. CA on a first down. They're going to throw the football and complete it all the way down inside Whitthorne territory in the close to the end zone. That was a good play design by CA there.
Yeah, number 44 coming out, look like the tight end position there. Nice little out route. We seen that earlier. He had another play at a similar formation. They had the wide receiver stacked, 3 wide receivers stacked left that time. Tight end coming out right. Nice pickup for a first down. And now CA is knocking on the door.
They are. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks, steps up. He's going to fire to the end zone. Nobody there.
Looking for 44 again. And it looks like he was lined up more of a up back, wing back position, not a traditional tight end spot, but coming right out of the backfield. He's looking to get 44 a touchdown here.
Absolutely. He's been his target all game for the most part. I believe he had the touchdown early in the game as well. So 7 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Whitthorne on top, but CA knocking on the door.
CA's quarterback's got to be looking. If no one's open, he's got to make something happen on his legs here.
Here's a snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper as he fights his way into the end zone for a CA touchdown to start the fourth quarter.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one's open. He's been doing good on this drive on the ground with his legs. QB took it right in, bounced off of one guy. Nice little touchdown there for CA, and that's what we were talking about earlier. You know, hey, a win might be out of order tonight. You know, it might be out of your grasp, but hey, you got to get something on the board here. Nice drive there to put some points on the board.
Absolutely.
It's like they're going to try to go for 2 here.
I take it they don't have a Jaden White on their sideline, but I mean the game is also quite out of hand, so need all the points here they can get.
He's under center this time.
Here's the snap, and he's going to try to keep it and sneak his way into the end zone, but he is stopped by big Tyshawn Dotson.
Yeah, not gonna run too many QB sneaks past Dotson there.
No.
The shotgun runs with the QB was working on that drive, and they decided to go under center with him with a little QB sneak there. Did not work.
No, it didn't. So that's going to keep the score with Whitthorne Tigers ahead 34-12 over the Columbia Academy Bulldogs.
Let's see if Coach D and the Whitthorne offense try to keep the pedal to the floor here. If they try to chew the rest of this clock out.
It's going to be interesting because as we just heard, Mount Pleasant hangs on and beats Spring Hill. I believe the score was 24-8.
Yeah, it was close there in the third quarter. Thought Spring Hill might have been able to make it a closer fight, but Mount Pleasant's too tough. That 1-2 punch they have in Mount Pleasant, too much for Spring Hill in the long run.
Absolutely, they've got some athletes over there at Mount Pleasant as well. So I'm ready to see this rematch in the final next week here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
And it was packed. There was a lot of people there. I'm sure.
Oh, the onside kick.
And it bounced off a Whitthorne player.
Did Whitthorne recover it?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah, that Mount Pleasant Whitthorne game was packed. A lot of people there, big for the community. And being a rematch for the championship, it's probably going to be even better.
It's hard to beat a good team twice in the same season, so I say Whitthorne, although losing that game, might have a slight edge, especially playing here at Lindsey Nelson.
Yeah, Whitthorne came in, in the second half and made it a little bit closer of a game. I think if Whitthorne can get the ball rolling early in the game, I think it could be a different story.
Yeah, because they definitely hung around late in that game. Tried to make some magic happen late, just couldn't. They're in the shotgun, Jackson Parker. Bobbles a snap and just has to fall on it.
Smart play by Parker there, hopping on it. Tried to keep it on the ground there with a run, but bobbled snap there. They're trying to run some more of this clock out.
It has been raining, so the ball might be a little slippery. Second down and 15 for the Tigers. Parker out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle for a huge gain there by number 9, Mason Reisner.
Mason Reisner carries for a sizable gain.
That was a
good snap, good handoff. Nice little run. Third and 7 here. See if they can convert. I'd like to think they're probably going to take a shot here.
We'll see what they do.
Got Taylor out wide left. Trey, looks like Trey Johnson in tight on the right side. 2 running backs in the backfield. And the ball's over his head.
Another bad snap. Parker lucky to fall on it.
That's not what you want. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And
fourth and Colioca is what I keep hearing.
4th and Colioca. Yeah, I'd say from here to the first down marker is probably to Colioca.
Here comes White out to punt. And not what Coach D wanted on that drive. Could have kept that drive going. I know he, scoring probably wasn't in his mind, but at least having a nice drive as we come close to 5 minutes. And look at this, White.
Oh, it's a keeper for the punter, who's definitely not going to get the first down there, but wow.
I love it when the punter, when we got a fake punt like that, the punter tries to take it. Didn't work out for White that time. Coming up short, first down, CA, right at midfield.
So let's see if CA can replicate that last drive and get into the end zone again.
I mean, what worked last time, they were still running those stacked 3 wide receivers out wide, but the quarterback made a lot of good plays on his feet.
He did.
A couple of good, one really good pass to number 44 for a big first down. So see if he keeps that trend going. And it looks like we got 2 wide receivers right. Shotgun formation.
Here's the snap. He's just going to hand it off to number 11, who breaks a few tackles, but
number 22, Owens.
Jakari Owens in with the stop.
He's just got a nose for the football.
He does.
Definitely a linebacker, definitely a linebacker. Nose for the football. Sniff that one out. It's a loss on the down there.
4 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. CA looking to make something happen late.
2 wide receivers out left here.
Quarterback out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to take off again.
There he goes.
There he is. He's found a crease, but he's brought down.
Number one, the quarterback for CA, definitely giving them the most production on offense so far.
Picked up some solid yards there.
Got some wheels on him.
Yeah, he does.
And, you know, when you got a front like Whitthorne's defense, it's so hard to run up the middle on them. You know, Mount Pleasant had a lot of success running, you know, sort of a wildcat offense on them. More power, more blocking, but running out of this shotgun formations, you know, running up the middle's tough. So you got to get the quarterback out around the edge there, and he has.
Here we go, 3rd and 7. This time the quarterback keeps it and is swallowed up.
Yeah, he tried to run it. That was a design quarterback run, kind of off tackle, it looked like.
And there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the design quarterback runs have been doing very well, but, you know, when they're spread out wide and the play breaks down, he's found some run lanes.
Absolutely. And they're calling a face mask against Whitthorne. So they're going to give him another free first down.
I think Coach D is keeping track of these first downs.
I think so, too. They might have to pay next practice.
Yeah, I think he's got a little notepad there in his pocket. He's writing these down. He's keeping track. Got trips out right. Stack formation again. Quarterback all alone in the backfield.
Here's the snap. Oh. It's a high snap. Quarterback picks it up and he just fell down on it. Good call there by the quarterback.
Almost back to the 50, almost back where the drive started. Closing in on 3 minutes.
47.
So we got another 2nd down in Culleoka, as you'd like to say.
Another 2nd in Culleoka here.
2nd and 26. I'd say we're almost going into the Franklin-Nashville area, maybe.
That's right.
Quarterback takes the snap, rolls right, finds his target 44 at the 50. And that's a great tackle there by number 22, Jakari Owens.
44, same kind of formation. Well, yeah, same kind of formation with the trips out and stack. Him popping out of the backfield again. Nice little out route. And 44 has been picking up some good yardage in the air.
He has. So 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. CA has the ball down 34-12 to the Whitthorne Tigers in the semifinal football game. Looking to put some points up for morale.
Looks like they got the trips, wide receivers out on the short side of the field, and look at that. Oh, almost an encroachment, almost offside.
Oh, and now the flags come in.
Late call there.
Delay a game.
Oh. What could have been an offsides penalty looked like number 70 for Whitthorne.
It did. There looked like there was some movement. Absolutely.
He jumped back. And number 70, do you have his name for Whitthorne? That is a big kid.
Number 70, Logan Martin, an 8th grader.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. Very, very, very big boy.
Now they've got this 4 wide receiver set out left to the wide side of the field.
Quarterback all alone, takes a snap, drops back, fires.
Looks like could have been pass interference.
And it is. Number 5, Aiden Pinote on the coverage.
And
got a little handsy.
Pinote had a good play down on the other side of the field in the last quarter. This time coming away with a PI. Hurting the defense here. It was 3rd and forever. And, you know, having these 4 wide receivers out to the wide side of the field, CA elects to go with the single wide receiver on the short side of the field on a go route. And, hey, sometimes you just got to hope for that pass interference call.
And they got it that time. All the way down to about the 29-yard line.
Looks like Whitthorne substituted some new players here in the defensive backfield. Looks like we got a new safety in there.
So 3rd down and way more manageable.
Let's see if they try that screen.
Quarterback keeps it. He rolls right. Had his receiver open, but he just dropped it.
Looks like a good opportunity to try this screen over here to these 4 wide receivers. Had 44 out here lead block, and quarterback rolls out the opposite way. trying to hit that similar route, that similar out route. Did not work that time.
No, it did not. CA takes a timeout with 1:27 remaining to go in the ball game. Don't go anywhere.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School, 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Welcome back to Lindsey Nelson Stadium with under a minute and a half to go in the football game. CA with the football. 4th and 5. Down 34-12 against the Whitthorne Tigers. Quarterback out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks, pressured, steps up, steps around, throws the football, had a receiver open, and he just couldn't hang on to it.
Looks like he was close to throwing past the line of scrimmage there.
It did.
Just got the ball off and hit the receiver right in the hands, looked like.
I thought he almost crossed the line of scrimmage as well there. But either way, it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs and give Whitthorne Middle School the ball with 1:20 to go in the football game.
Thought the quarterback was going to try to make something happen with the scramble there with his legs again. Whitthorne Tiger hanging on his jersey and got the ball away right before he passed the line of scrimmage. And it looks like Whitthorne coming out in a more of a tight set here. 2 running backs, split backs in the backfield. It's going to be a run here. Oh, my goodness.
It's a terrible snap, and Parker's going to chase it down and fall on it. So these past few drives, we've seen Whitthorne with some bad snaps.
Yeah, the wet ball, wet conditions out here. Rainy night. It's been a rainy day today. Lightning flashing in the backfield miles away. And it looks like we might just see a victory formation here out of Whitthorne as we close down to 45 seconds here.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 30 for the Tigers.
Same formation here. Looks like they might actually try to run it.
And they do. They hand that ball off, and he's dropped.
And it doesn't look like CA is going to call a timeout. They're probably just going to call this one. Call this one what it is. Tough loss for CA here in the playoffs. Ten seconds left on the clock.
And it looks like your Whitthorne Tigers are going to advance to the finals.
The rematch is set.
The rematch is set. Whitthorne comes out and takes care of business at Lindsey Nelson Stadium over the Columbia Academy Bulldogs by a score of 34-12, and will play next Tuesday here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium for the rematch of the century in Murray County.
Get your popcorn ready.
Oh, it's gonna be an excellent game. Barry Duke will be on the call of that game with Drake Colley, so hey, it's gonna be a fun one.
Well, it's been a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me up here for the second half. Great game. Wish both Mount Pleasant and Whitthorne all the luck next week. Should be a great game.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Peyton Calvert. Wishing everybody. Oh, you got one more thing?
Thanks to everyone at the radio station for allowing me to come on. It's been a pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to call the game, second half of the game with you.
Hey, it was fun. Maybe we'll have another one or two in there somewhere.
You got my number.
Okay. Hey, you heard it here. Well, I'm Peyton Calvert for John Reese. Everyone have a good night.